Hey, Mike here with a video update about the commodity bull market that's beginning right now. I believe it started yesterday on February the 11th, 2014. That is going to be marked in the books as a historic day for the markets. If you saw the video I put out Monday and thousands of people watched it, I was showing charts that were lining up with key resistance points that would mark a breakout in the beginning of a new bull market. Before I get to that, first I've got to show you again, if you haven't seen this, that I break up the market into 4 stages. A stage 2 bull market, a stage 3 topping market, a stage 4 bear market, and a transition stage 1 that precedes a new bull market. And this moving average is the 150 and 200-day moving average. So it acts as resistance in a bear market and in a consolidation phase 2, and the consolidation phase ends when that's broken, and then this moving average becomes support in a bull market. Well, yesterday this is exactly what happened. The HUI Gold Bugs Index closed right above its 200-day moving average and its 150-day moving average, and I believe that marks the beginning of a new bull market for gold mining stocks. And the same thing happened with GDX, the gold stock ETF. It closed above these critical levels also, and I think what this means is essentially that we're here when it comes to gold stocks, and in 3 years or something we'll be up here. That means we can look forward to incredible gains ahead of us, and it means that right now is a critical time of action for anyone who wants to be a part of these markets. And let me tell you what I have done. Again, I released a special report Monday with a dozen plus stock pick ideas for the private group of membership I have called Wall Street Window Power Investor. It's my elite level service. And then I sent the report out actually Sunday, and then Monday I sent a special free video to anyone who could watch it, and there was thousands of people who saw it, telling them that a new bull market was starting or upon us, and these were the levels to watch. Those levels were smashed on Tuesday, and also Monday morning before I sent that video out. In fact, right after I sent that video out, I bought some gold stocks myself. And yesterday, in fact, Tuesday, I bought some more. And today, I have something to tell you. Wake up and pay attention to these trends. And what did CNBC do yesterday on this historic gold breakout? Well, on Monday, what they did was they aired a segment in which they said gold is going lower. And of course it didn't on Tuesday. It went up. And what happened on Tuesday? They had a bank boy who works for Credit Suisse as their so-called precious metals research person, claim that gold is going to collapse and go to $1,000 an ounce. So while gold is breaking out into a new bull market, I haven't been able to find anyone on CNBC say that. It's just me basically, and I'm giving you the reasons why. It's in the charts. We've had a 2-year-long bear market that came to an end last year, and a consolidation phase which came to an end officially yesterday with the close above these critical resistance points. And here's what you need to take away from this. If you're watching gold, if you're watching gold stocks, if you're looking for anything that you want to buy in early, anything that is starting a new bull market, then you must consider gold, you must consider mining stocks. The problem with that, though, is if you're the typical person that simply watches CNBC and watches people like the bank boy in hopes he's going to tell you when the right thing to do is something, you may be waiting a very long time. In fact, you may end up buying at the top if you wait for their permission, or you will never get in. The truth is, you can never wait for permission from a bank boy to get on CNBC and tell you to be bullish on gold. The thing is, he doesn't care about you, and we have no idea if he knows anything at all. I don't know if he's looking at these charts. I don't know what he's basing his opinions on. The key is it's really market psychology which drives these markets. And when you get at the beginning of a new bull market, like we're in with gold, like we're in with commodities, what happens is virtually everybody doubts that it's happening. No one could believe it's going on because they're so used to the big declines and experiencing them of the past couple of years. They're not prepared for the market shift. They cannot believe it's happening. That means if you're someone like me that's bullish, that sees the reality, and you tell other people about it, the most likely thing you're going to find out is that almost everyone you know is going to tell you that you're wrong. And they're going to say, there seems to be no logical reason to expect the prices to go out. Or the news on TV is going to be all bad. And that's what happened, for example, when I invested in Europe in 2012. I bought Greek stocks after the Greek stock market crashed, and when there were literally riots on the streets on TV. And if you just went by the news, that would have seemed to be crazy. But the reality was that was the end of a bear market. Bear markets end when the psychology is totally negative, when prices are taken down to crazy low levels. And the reason why they come to an end is because things can only fall so much. At some point, there is true value in a stock and in a market, and things then level out. They then base, and the base tells you that it's safe, that the bear market truly is over, and then you get the pivot point, which is going on this week in gold and commodities. Now, if you want a reason to believe that these are going to go up, besides my word for it, besides the action in the charts, which is really the most important reason you have, but if you need another reason, well, look, probably the rise that's beginning now is going to factor in future inflation a year or two from now, and possibly more Fed money printing months later from now. You know, I don't know the exact reason. I just know market psychology. I just know market patterns. I know that we're in a new bull market. That's all I need to know in order to take action. But if we want to reason these things out, there's future news down the road that no one on CNBC is talking about. That's the reason why markets go up. Again, it's a market cycle, and we know we are in the cycle, and we know what this means. We know what the potential of that is. And here's what I'm going to do going forward. I'm going to help you as much as I can in these markets. I'm going to give you free videos like this. I'm going to encourage you to think for yourself. But if you want more, you can get real serious too. I've got stuff that can really, really help you if you're willing to take an extra step. But before I get to that, I need to show you something. You see, it's more than simply gold that's breaking out here. This is the CRB Commodity Research Bureau Index, which tracks a basket of commodity stocks. You can see that while there's been wild gyrations in the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500, this has gone rocketing straight up, and it broke out above its long-term moving averages here in a trend line going back for several years. Natural gas. The reason why the CRB index broke out, because it's not just gold, but a whole basket of commodities. They're now broken out and on the march. Here's natural gas prices that broke out of a base that marks a high of 2012, 2013, and it's surged. Here's agriculture stocks that are broken out of a downtrend line that's lasted since 2011. Here's coffee, which you can see has taken a tremendous surge over the past couple weeks. Surges like this are what happens at the start of a new bull market. And we're seeing a new bull market throughout the entire commodities complex. I know on Monday I pretty much just spoke about gold, but it's across the path. And the thing is, when this sort of thing happens, the best way to make the most money is in mining stocks because they tend to go up the most. You see, it's the right stocks that go up more. So on Monday, I bought 4 stocks right after I sent out the free video, right on the market open. Here's what they've done so far in only 2 days. Stock number 1, I can't tell you what these positions are because they're reserved for Wall Street Window Power Investor members. When I buy something, I tell them. When I sell something, I tell them. I tell them the exact thing I'm buying, the exact number of shares, and I also tell them when I sell, which is something that almost nobody does in the stock market world. In fact, I don't really know anyone who does it. So anyway, stock number 1, I bought Monday on the open. As of the close on Tuesday, it's up 5.5 6%. Stock number 2, up 4.11%. Stock number 3, up 9.04%. Stock number 4, up 8.94%. These are giant returns for just 2 days. And the thing is, I believe over the next year, these stocks are going to double. In the next 2 years, they could be up 200%, possibly even more than that. That's the type of returns that you can get at the start of a new bull market if you buy and if you get in right. And that's what I'm all about, getting in right. But I got to tell you, I'm not perfect, because I had another position that I sold for a small loss too. It was a hedge on hedge down. Well, that's what it ended up being. But it was a hedge position I took against the Dow because I was worried about the gyrations we're seeing. I'm still a little worried, but I'm not too worried because I'm not really in the U.S. stock market anymore. I'm a commodities player, and I think they're going up no matter what happens in the stock market. But I want to tell you about my bad position, because I want to tell you I'm not perfect. I cannot guarantee you that every single stock I buy or every single trade I make is going to make me money or make you money if you follow it. But that's not what this is about. This is about getting in right and managing your money in a way that makes it most likely that you can be a winner. So that's what I'm about. And it's moments like this. There's many people now chasing stocks in the NASDAQ, like Facebook, that are overvalued, that have gone up for years. And I'm all about buying things when they're already at low prices, not buying when they've already gone up, because that's how you get true upside potential. And here's my promise. I will do my best to help you, even though I cannot guarantee everything's going to do perfect. I can guarantee I will do my best. I will find the best stocks I can to profit in this bull market. I will give those stocks to the Wall Street Window Power Investor members before I even buy them. I'm going to help you get in early. I'm going to help keep talking to you. I'm going to help you learn to manage your money right. I'm going to do all these things. This is it. This is the start of a new bull market. This is the start of something big, and everyone on CNBC is downing it. The bank boy said gold's going to 1,000. Well, I don't always say he's wrong. I put my money on him being wrong and me being right. I'm in this market. I don't know what kind of position he has, but I put my money on the line, and that's because I believe in what I'm saying. I don't know if he does. I don't know what these people in CNBC really believe when they talk about these positions or these trades or these trends. But I know that gold, that silver, that other commodities, the trend is changing. And those are momentous times in the markets when things turn. And it's by being aware of that and taking advantage of such moments that real money is made in the long run. And it's a lot easier, frankly, when you get in right and you have things go up for a couple months, because then you get a cushion where you can hold and you don't have to worry hardly about anything. And that's the position that we're going to do our best to get into this year. So accordingly, on Monday I open up the Wall Street Window Power Investor Service to new members. If you really want to be a part of this and allow me to help you as much as I can, click below and get in it. I'm going to take down this offer on Thursday because I want to do that in order to encourage you to take action and not wait 6 months from now when everything is at an elevated price. And the other reason, frankly, is that a lot of people are signing up this week because so many people are watching these videos, and the way I handle this service is I let people join in bunches, so then I can help them answer their emails, go more in depth if they need it, and that takes a lot of time. This isn't simply a newsletter. This is a service. It's like a coaching program. In fact, I do live webinars. I can only have so many people on that, and when it fills up, it fills up. You know, it's just the way it is, and that's why this isn't something that costs you nothing to get into. If you want free stuff, turn on CNBC. You get what you pay for. But if you really want to be a part of a group that's in these markets and believes in the gold bull market and isn't afraid to be a part of it, this is what you need to get into. So click below, and I'll see you on the other side.